All right, let's do this. The first showcase, the only showcase, because it's the only one I've figured out to this point. So again, I need your help for ideas. We are going to do HISUIAN Goodra. Let's get into the stats and show you exactly how you're going to build this guy. So he's a decent solo option. Not saying the best, not by far. This is going to be a decent solo option. Still a little bit challenging. All right, here's what you're going to run. You're going to run Dragon Tera, because as I said, this is a dragon type Tera SCEPTILE, so he's weak to dragon. Which is where we're going to run this. And then, of course, Shell Bell held item. We need that for our healing condition. Let's jump over and check out the rest of what we're got to work with here. We're going to run Acid Spray. Of course, you know Acid Spray, use it a lot in my raid builds. Drops those special defense stats there, -2, making you do a lot more damage. This particular Pokemon doesn't have any way to boost his special attack, at least not anything good really, so we're going to run that Acid Spray to drop SCEPTILE special defense and allow us to do enough damage with Dragon Pulse, which is going to be our primary damaging move here. And then we're going to have Shelter. Shelter is basically Iron Defense. It's his version of Iron Defense. Boost that special defense stat at +2. So 3 of those, max defense, which is going to allow you to survive and actually get through this raid. So that's it for the moves. Let's talk about the IVs. Going to be, of course, special attack and HP. That's where you're going to put your IVs. If you wanted to go special attack and defense, if you're building a special build for this, you could do that because he does have a native decent defense on his own. Otherwise, that is that. Let's get into the raid. Raptor, so we'll just go ahead and stick with Star Raptor. Star Raptor's a great option because he does use Feather Dance as well as the Intimidate ability. Feather Dance drops the attack -2, so it makes him really, really good. So when you get into this thing, go straight Acid Spray, okay? We gotta get our Tera energy up. So that's the point of this point. At this point in the game, straight into Acid Spray. He's going to do a plethora of things this early in the fight. He's going to hit you with Breaking Swipe to lower your attack. No big deal, we're not attacking anyway on this build. He will also use Dragon Dance a lot. You really want to kind of gauge the beginning of the fight off that Dragon Dance spam. You don't want him to spam it right out of the gate. And that's where these NPCs, there you go, Star Raptor just used Feather Dance. I don't know if you noticed it, but just use Feather Dance. That knocked his attack down 2 more stages. Huge for this early part of the fight. Another good NPC Pokemon you could have, along with an NPC, or an Intimidate NPC, would be Espeon. Right? Espeon? Sylveon. Sylveon is the one I wanted to say. Sylveon also has Charm on the NPCs. So that will also drop the attack -2. So keep that in mind. Sylveon, good option. Star Raptor, absolutely a great option. And then, of course, Arcanine and Tauros are going to be your other 2 Intimidate NPCs. So let's do this. That is our second Acid Spray, right? He does steal a Terra Orb charge, so there's the reset of the stats. Once that happens, I'm going to take advantage of this, all right? So he is paralyzed right now. That came from Bellabolt over there. There's another couple NPCs that will also drop paralyzed, such as Umbreon and the Caterpillar thing. Because I'm full HP, my Terra's up, but he's going to steal my Terra energy. We are not going to Terralize yet. We don't want to Terralize because we become weak to his Breaking Swipe. Right now, our dual typing of Steel Dragon has us neutral. So I'm going to go straight into Shelter. I'm going to take advantage of being full HP to get my defense maxed out. That is super important. You have to have a max defense to survive later in this fight. So this is working in my favor. We haven't taken a lot of damage. We're going to focus on defense because it just cleared our stats. And stats is time-based. What was it, 75% time, 85% time? So you can kind of wait if you need to, if you're looking good on your HP. Gotten very, very fortunate with the Paralyze there, which is allowing me to go first, which is huge. Otherwise, there's no chance you go first on this guy. He is going to debuff that. Get rid of that when he puts his shield up. There comes a Breaking Swipe. Not doing hardly any damage to me at all, and that's courtesy of the Star Raptor there dropping his attack. So we'll do a quick look at his stats. No, we won't. So put the shield up, and he's probably going to clear it again. So I think we're at that point. We're close to it. So do a quick look. So there we go. His attack's only +2 at the moment. Looking good. So let's get our last Shelter off. That, of course, did remove Paralyze. There goes another Dragon Dance. At this point, it begins to get out of hand if you can't get your defense maxed out. Because when he starts to max out his attack, oof, he hits like a truck. I did not mention on Goodra the ability for Goodra. The ability for Goodra is Shell Armor. Prevents him from being critical hit. That is amazing against a 7-star Tera Raid boss. Because they critical hit a lot. So let's just go straight into another acid spray here. We need to... I guess it doesn't matter. We're waiting for him to clear his stats. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to wait. Because his clearing his stats was at 65% time. We're getting really, really close to 65% time. There it is. Right on the Just going to wait. Why? Because my HP is really high. I just need one more to get my Tera energy up. So I'm going to use the acid spray to get my Tera energy up. And I also need to re-debuff him because he just cleared the stats. So we're going to need at least 2 acid sprays. We'll go for the third if I can. But at this point, this is going really, really well. Got our defense maxed. Star Raptor is going to continue to do his job, but at this point, the Intimidate's not going to be super, super effective. So there comes a Breaking Swipe. Let's see how much damage that does. Not too bad. Not too bad. I can live with it. We're good with it. He has not spammed Dragon Dance a ton in the background, because he can use Dragon Dance on the NPCs, and you don't even see it. So he technically can max out his attack in like a turn. That's it, it's maxed. There you go. It's maxed, and we still didn't take very much damage. One, because our defense is maxed, and we cannot be critical hit, which is what is amazing about this Goodra build. Alright, so we need to do one more acid spray. Yes, we do. Let's go ahead and do it. We have not Terastallize. Pay attention to that. Once you Terastallize, you're going to be full weak to that Breaking Swipe, because you're going to full Dragon. The dual steel type, though, that we have here has us neutral, because steel's resistant to dragon. So, control the urge to Terastallize. Terastallize, yes. I'm just going to say Terastallize from now on, because it's what's stuck in my head. Terastallize. We are ready to go. He's max defense down, we're max defense up. Let's do it. Terastallize with Dragon Pulse. And that's it. Once you have this set up, you're good to go. He only clears your stats once. He clears his stats once, gets this set up, and then it's Dragon Pulse to the finish line. We didn't faint, nothing. And this was with no healer in the party and just Star Raptor. Like I said, Sylveon, another really good option for NPCs because of Charm early on. Took a fairly decent hit there, but the Shell Bell will definitely heal us no problem going forward with that, as long as he has the max special defense down from acid spray, and we critical hit right there. Full heal. RNG in our favor. Finally. Doesn't happen very often. And I totally hit acid spray. That is a fail. But he used Dragon Dance. We got bailed out. We got bailed out. Free move. Did not mean to use acid spray. Alright. Focus. Let's get this. Win. Win, because I don't want to have to do this video again. It's late. I'm tired. I want to get this done, uploaded, so you can actually see what's going on here, and hopefully use this to get some wins. So, once you're fully set, you do more than enough damage to keep yourself healed. Watch my HP bar down there. Down there, see, I'm 100%. It's 344 out of 344. His hits will not do more damage than you are doing in a building up with the Shell Bell. And once you do break the shield, of course, so when I break the shield here at that line right there, I'm going to get a free attack. If you didn't realize that, whenever you break the shield on a raid boss, you get one free attack, and that is going to be huge to give us the boost to finish this thing out. Because his shield is so big. His shield is actually fairly large. It's not like Fish Storm, or Fish was actually this big. No, his shield's actually pretty big. In correlation to some of the more previous 7-star raid bosses. Am I paralyzed? Did he Thunder Punch me? Or did I just see that randomly? Thought I saw it paralyzed by my name down there, but maybe not. Oh, there's the Thunder Punch. He does paralyze me. Are you kidding me right now? Oh, you know what? We're going to heal it. We're going to use our free move to heal it off, and then get our next attack off. Not going to risk this paralyze costing me the game, costing me this match, because it could. Let RNG into the factor. That's like the one bad thing that's happened this whole fight. It's been a clean fight otherwise. So we probably need 2. I don't think this will finish him. Nope. Without the shield, you're going to do a lot more damage, making it even easier to keep yourself healed up. So 1 more, and that will do it. Final Dragon Pulse. So by the numbers, we've used Dragon Pulse 6 times to get through this fight. Not terrible. Didn't have to put any power points into it. And there you have it. There is a solo win. Not the best, not the easiest. We will definitely fail in this thing, but HISUIAN Goodra is a good option, as you can see. So hopefully this does help. Let me know what other builds you're using, because I really do want to showcase those. I need help on this guy. He's a tough one. It's a tough one for a lot of different Pokemon. So hey, if this was helpful, as always, hit the like, hit that sub button, and we'll see you in the next one.